Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's story is one that has shocked many South Africans and raised serious questions about food safety. Imagine buying meat for your family, only to discover that some products allegedly do not have expiry dates. Even more surprising, the floor manager reportedly told inspectors that he doesn't know why the meat has no expiry dates. What exactly happened at Siesta MTN Butchery? What did inspectors discover? And what does this mean for customers? Stay with me until the end, because this story is bigger than many people think. Reports say inspectors visited Siesta MTN Butchery during a compliance inspection. During the inspection, officials examined meat products. They reportedly noticed some products without expiry dates. The floor manager was questioned about the missing dates. According to reports, the manager allegedly responded that he did not know why expiry dates were missing. Explain to your audience. At this stage, these are allegations raised during an inspection, and authorities are continuing their compliance processes. Many people ignore expiry dates until something goes wrong. Things you should know before buying meat. When meat is safe to consume. How long it should remain on sale. Whether storage conditions are appropriate. Date of products, and when it should no longer be sold, meaning expired date, you have to know as a consumer. Improperly stored or expired meat can contribute to foodborne illness. Possible symptoms include stomach pain, vomiting, diarrhea, fever. Important to say in video. Missing expiry dates do not prove meat is unsafe or expired. It means inspectors may investigate whether labeling rules were followed. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Packaging date. So if we pack today, if we cut the meat and we pack it today, it's got the date for today.
But when is the expiry date? It's not on the label. It's supposed to be on the label.
That I didn't know. That I didn't know. Frozen stuff, yes, I believe that packaging, it comes with expiring date. Okay, best before 2028, 2030. Okay, but this is fresh meat. How many eggs?
So
Yeah. Yes, but
you don't have the expiry date.
okay, just give me a second. Yeah.
Now we're at Boxer Store here at Ward 59 Hope Park. At first, what I'm seeing is it comforting. It's different from what we saw where we came from, the travel that we are talking about animals that are running around with them, the cats, and also finding people recently in the establishment where they are selling food, quite concerning. Because we just arrived here, so we just arrived to go for a meeting. Then the first year we come from the canteen where we saw the workers, they are having their tea, they have tables and chairs. It's a body descent on the that we are seeing, that we are still looking forward to hear more from the inspectors in terms of compliance. And when we just interviewed the workers, but this year the workers hours that cover our lunchtime, they are registered in UIS and also is setting to the salary within what is expected in terms of any child on language. So it was quite exciting.
Exciting to be here, but in the previous store it was a bit discomforting. You mentioned the minimum wage was not adhered to. Many compliances that they're not doing adhered to over there. What's going to happen? Because we hear it's not the first time that butchery was not complied.
You are correct. What we saw at the butchery is quite opposite of what we are planning here. But we are happy that we are all here because if we've got the city of Johannesburg, we've got the immigration officers, we've got the employment and labor inspectors. So we are almost a full contingent of the team that does law enforcement. And I'm telling you and I'm promising you, as we come to Boxer, we left them starting people those notices, be prohibition or contravention. And once we do that, if an employer does not comply, then we issue now a note or we refer them for prosecution. So we are hoping that the manager that we found, because my people have not given me a report that they were there and they were non-compliance. Yes, because when we looked at them, it's like it's the first time now we are going there now recently. So we are going to also make a follow up to make sure that those contraventions that we found today are complied with, if then we issue contravention, you are given a particular number of days to correct or to rectify the contravention. Also, when you are given prohibition, you are told you're not going to use this particular, let's say for an example, you saw a lift today that does not meet all the requirements of a lift, so they are prohibiting it. It not going to be used until that is corrected. I also want to tell the people of South Africa that the fact that when we hold or tills, we close and sometimes we see us post opening again, is because our ultimate goal is not to close the businesses, but is to ensure that they comply. Hence, we are using what we call carrot and stick. We educate, we empower, we inspect, and we enforce. So when we enforce, we ensure that we make a follow-up. But once there is repetitive contravention, that is the time when then we refrain for execution. So we'll be checking, we'll be keeping track, working with the executive mayor of the city and also the chief inspector of my department, follow up on the notices that will be issued today. If there's compliance, on areas where they don't comply after prohibition, they are not allowed to use those particular areas with their business.
Minister, just lastly, there have been, of course, reports around shortages of staff in various shops, various sectors, because of the exodus of foreign nationals that have been forced out of the country. What's your experience as the Employment and Labour Minister? Is that the case? And surely it shouldn't be when the unemployment rate sits at a staggering 32.6%.
No, we take that as a perception. And we want to advise employers that we are not short of job seekers. We are not short of qualified and capable citizens in South Africa. It's unfortunate that our foreign brothers and sisters had to leave the way they left, of course, through the need of repatriation, but because of the situation that we find ourselves, of the demand of the anti-foreign nationals, a stance that was taken by three organizations who are doing these matches. But what we want to assure South Africans, as we continue to do inspection, it's not the first time that you are here and I'm also here. Almost every day inspection is done. And we get a heightened inspection done every week on Fridays because we declared that Fridays are Dell Fridays. So my deputy minister, as we speak, he is infested. So we continue doing inspections, but I said to my department and my office, my particular attention I'll be paying to now those notorious industries that we know that they never complied in terms of prioritizing South Africans. In particular, the agricultural sector, the road and freight, the hospitality. And we'll be going there to hear from them because we hear the media say there are crops that are lying unpicked because South Africans are lazy or South Africans are not capable, are not skilled. As skills that are needed in the agricultural sector, they are not all technical skills or skills. So we say we've got educated agriculturalist people who have done agriculture. We've got young people and also not so young who have done hospitality in terms of qualifications and all others. So there are skills that need qualification, there are skills that don't need qualification. So we don't expect our employers to just escape by saying they don't find you. We've got a system which is the largest database in South Africa called Employment Services South Africa, where all job seekers are captured. We've got a database of more than 7 million South Africans, young and medium age, who are still economically active, who are looking for jobs. So we'll assist them, we'll offer our assistance. But as we do the inspection, as we do our own study to check which industries are hit the most by the departure of foreign nationals, we'll make sure that we avail the database of those local people in terms of different EBCs who are fully qualified to be either chefs, waiters, or EB pickers when it comes to the agricultural sector. So that's where together we're just inviting partnership, collaboration between government, the community of South Africa, and the employers. But we are happy the two establishments that we visited today, the Butchery and Boxer, the resources that 100% of these are employed here are South African. They do not even say there's also legal foreign nationals. This is don't have a problem with them. They might be there, but we are happy that we find establishment that are employing 100% of South Africans because South Africans need this opportunity.
All right. Thank you very much.